I want to welcome my excellent panel today to talk about this. We have Rina Shah with us. She is a former Republican strategist and founder of Relax Strategies. And Adrienne Elrod is also here, and she is a Democratic strategist. Welcome to you both. Rina, you know, the committee responsible for electing Republicans to the Senate, they sent a memo, and in the memo, they made clear to say to their members, be sure that you do not tout putting women in jail. So even though that they know this is unpopular, you have the Attorney General who is trying to keep abortion legal in Michigan, Dana Nessel, and she painted a really bleak picture. Take a listen to this.
The radical and extremist position of the Republicans in our state and all around the country completely contradicts what the public wants, and it really does place the lives of women in jeopardy. Let's be clear, women in my state and in states all over America are going to die because of this position. Politicians do not belong in our doctors' offices, they don't belong in our bedrooms, and they should not be making these kinds of decisions on behalf of the American public and on behalf of women across America.
Rina, what are my Republican friends doing here? What are they doing?
Symone, I wish I could tell you what exactly Republicans across the nation are thinking, but I really can't, because this is the reality, is that nobody had this on their bingo card for this year. I think Republicans are pretty surprised, and instead of looking at this as a win that it should be for those who are pro-life, anti-abortion Republicans, they are choosing to politicize this and say this leak from the Supreme Court is something that is going to help Democrats in the fall. And I'll tell you this, as a Republican who put country over party and voted for Joe Biden, I do hope that Democrats will mobilize this fall and go for the jugular with the messaging, because this to me is wrong. Public opinion is not on the side of Republicans when it comes to abortion in this country in the year 2022. But we need to look no further than the state, Symone. We had some indication this was coming. Again, a huge surprise for those of us who are pro-choice. And I'll say this, I am anti-abortion for myself, but I am pro-choice for other women. Because when I joined the Republican Party and registered as a Republican at the age of 18, it wasn't because of my faith. It wasn't because my parents were Republicans. It was because I thought this was a freedom-loving party. I thought this was a party that respected personal choice. And body autonomy is central here in this issue. But again, look at what the states have done. 8 states just this year have expanded access to abortion, but 10 states went the other way. My home state of West Virginia being one of them. And they've made it harder to have a safe abortion. So American women, we need to stand up for our rights, not just because they're no longer just on the line. They are literally being trampled on this moment, but we need to know the facts in order to rise to the moment and push back on these Republicans who want to take us back.
Rina, I'm looking down because I'm trying to find the plate, because where I'm from in church, when people start preaching, they pass the plate. And, you know, Rina and Adrienne, you're going to stick with us because we still have a lot more to talk about. So please do not go anywhere, and I'm going to look for those donations, okay?